In this session of my Animal Crossing New Horizons adventure, I talk to Tom Nook, check out my town, and help a spooky ghost. Enjoy the video! Welcome to another day in Animal Crossing New Horizons for Nintendo Switch. And every morning I like to go and check my mail, grab anything that I ordered from the day previous. And I usually buy a lot of stuff from Tom Nook. You can only buy up to 5 items every day, which is sad for me because I like to buy pretty much everything that he has in his catalog for that day. But I like to go and grab everything in the morning, so then I won't have to worry about it for the rest of the day. Plus, I get to see any other kind of mail that pertains to what's going on in my game, such as I have a new home upgrade, and the Happy Home Academy wanted to congratulate me for that. So that is a good thing to do every morning, start a routine. Even in Animal Crossing, you want a routine. So after checking my mail for the morning, I went back into my home to realize that the construction on my house was completed. So the moment you upgrade your house, from a tent, you're able to do just so much more inside. And part of Animal Crossing, a lot of the fun is the interior decorating and design. As you can see, I'm just playing around with the lights. There's different kind of soft lighting, hard lighting, checking out the storage, just all these different features that it's new to this Animal Crossing game. And I wanted to take a little bit of time and reorganize my home. I didn't really like how everything looked as is. So I decided to kind of push everything against the walls for the moment. I don't have a lot of accessories or furniture, but that will come in due time. Because again, this is only the first week of playing, and you don't have all the furniture all at once. I do like my random saxophone, and that can't fit between my Nintendo Switch or my radio. And I can't wait to get some sort of music player, because I've been collecting these KK songs that you can buy at the resident services, and then there's another one, but I still have no way to play them. My house not looking too shabby. Walls are kind of bare, but that's fine for now. And you can't forget to water your flowers every day either. That's another part of my routine. I like to check the mail and then do everything that needs to be done every single day. And then this is really cool to see, to hear Tom Nook talk to Timmy or Tommy, one of the twins, about upgrading the shop and giving I believe his nephews, Timmy and Tommy, more responsibility by allowing them to get their own shop, which means for us, the players, it is a new shop for us to get more items, more stuff, more flooring and wallpaper, all sorts of cool stuff that we can deck out our house with. And on top of that, we're being introduced to the Happy Home Association, and that is one of the letters that we got in the morning that I previously checked. But to top it all off, another 98,000 bells for this upgrade. That is a lot of money. That's what I've been saying, though. Tom Nook is a swindler, trying to take all of our hard-earned bells. And it was cool to get one of these Nook Miles ticket. That's something new for this that I was excited to try out. Apparently we can go and fly to different islands, find different bugs, fish, different crafting materials. So it's pretty cool to have something outside of our own village. And then randomly I had some weird rusted part in my recycling bin. I still don't know what that does, so I'm just going to toss that in the storage later. And always remember to check out your Nook Stop, whatever this machine is, every day, because you get free Nook Miles that you can exchange for rewards. So this is pretty cool. So one of the first things I did in redeeming my Nook Miles is a pocket organization guide, which gave me an entire additional row of inventory space, which is huge in these type of games. If you played any game that has an inventory, which is a lot of them, you'll need more space. And in Animal Crossing, you're constantly just picking up so many items. So getting a whole new row is just great. So I really recommend getting one of those with the 5,000 Nook Miles. And then to top it all off, paid another 3,000 Nook Miles to get the Better Tools DIY recipe, allowing me to create stronger tools so then they won't break as easily. So really, if you have 8,000 Nook Miles at this part of your game earlier on, definitely do those 2 upgrades. More inventory, stronger tools. I mean, this game's all about crafting, so you're going to need tools that are durable, and you're going to have more inventory spaces needed so you can carry all those crafting goods as you collect them and find them. And then Timmy's just chattering on about, I suppose, the new shop that Tom Nook mentioned. But of course, they are super lazy animals. They always want us to do all the work. It's like, really, I'm gonna have to go and get all the materials, and then on top of that, pay you money to buy the things in the shop that I help make? Alright, that's not fair. But before I did, I got my very first wasp, and if you don't know how to get one of those, just shake a tree with your bug net, and a wasp nest will sometimes fall, and then you want to just quickly use your net to catch the wasp. And then these are interesting things that I knew about from playing previous Animal Crossing games, but they are these little shiny holes in the ground that you can dig up money from them, and then you can go ahead and plant bells into the hole in order to grow a money tree. And if only that really happens in real life, we'd all be rich. But in this game, you can bury up to, I believe, 10,000 bells, and then you triple whatever you planted after it grows. And of course, I spend some time in between doing my own tasks, catching fish. But I always thought this was funny. When your tool is no longer durable, it just explodes in your hand. But then afterwards, I'm like, I don't really care. I'm just going to keep on shaking trees, grab the pears. And on the course of my just adventuring throughout the village, I spotted something that I never saw before, and it was a ghost. A ghost named Wisp that thought I was a ghost, and then exploded into like 5 or 6 different pieces. Itself and 5 other pieces just flew across the entire village. This is pretty cool. I don't really remember interacting with the Wisp too much in past iterations of Animal Crossing, but on this night I did. So our goal is to collect all 5 spirit pieces and then bring it back to Wisp. Again, as everybody in this game is apparently super needy. Everyone needs you for something. Tom Nook, Timmy, Wisp. I'm like, I just want to plant things. Just leave me alone. So of course it's just all about running around your town trying to find the different wisps, and you'll see them out of the corner of your eye sometimes, maybe the right of the screen, and all you have to do is grab your net and start catching them. But sometimes you don't have really good aim like I don't, so it took me like 4 swings to try to capture the very first wisp. But eventually I did not give up, even though I hit the tree and grabbed the first one. Part 2, or the second part I should say, is just floating over a part of the river, and that wasn't hard at all. Also, always shake trees. You'll never know what you'll find. Sometimes you'll find money, more tree branches that you can use for crafting, or you're like me and you just randomly leave your junk tire on the ground to pick up for later. I don't know, my inventory always gets full, even with the upgrade. But it did lead me back to another wisp. So the third one down, 2 more to go. Ooh, but before finding the final 2, I found another wasp nest falling from a tree, and I did not get stung once more, so I'm feeling pretty positive about my ability to catch wasps. And then I decided to kind of take a stroll on the beach, finding a bottle and a wisp at the same time, deciding to pocket the bottle before checking out what's inside in order to catch the 4th wisp. And that wasn't hard at all. And the message in the bottles is cool in this game because they do give you DIY recipes from random people that really like to write these super long paragraphs for no reason. And finally, when I was running around town, I did not see I was going to be attacked by a tarantula, but my neighbor did, and eventually I was like, oh, something's chasing me. Tarantula knocked me out with 1 bite, so be careful at nighttime. If you're running around, tarantulas will come out. They're worth a lot, so if you catch them, you can get like 8,000 bells or donate to them to the museum, but they will do a lot of damage and when they bite you, and you'll just wake up back at home and then they'll disappear. And then I finally found the last of the wisps. This is kind of my main focus of this day, or it became my main focus after running into wisp. Cool, I gotta go make it back to the beach, deliver it to wisp, let this little scary ghost become 1 again, and then I believe I hope I get something from doing all this. Remember folks, don't do anything for free. No, I kid. Back to normal, thank goodness. I feel wonderful. I will give you a reward as promised. You want some wallpaper? Something expensive or something you don't have. So I went for something new. I didn't really care about the expensive thing because this early in the game, like I don't really have anything, so anything will do. I got a red pattern wall, which I don't think I'm going to use, so that was neither here nor there, but it was just fun doing this kind of adventure with Wisp. You know, the day went by, and as all days in Animal Crossing, you just kind of figure it out as you go along. I started with some kind of routine, checking my mail, watering my flowers, and then eventually just finding things to do. And that's the joy about Animal Crossing. You do whatever you want, whenever you want. So let me know in the comments if you're playing Animal Crossing New Horizons. Let me know what you thought about the events of this episode. Have you run into Wisp? As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to me ramble. And I will see you in the next video.